Campus protests took a noticeable and aggressive turn this week. Some protests went from mostly peaceful tent encampments to building takeovers and campus damage. Clashes with police forces around the country led to hundreds of arrests. China expert Gordon Chang thinks the Chinese Communist Party is stirring the pot on TikTok.
China is using the curation algorithm of TikTok to foment these protests. We know of the Hamas videos on that platform, 96.5% of them support the terrorist group.
There's an estimated 170 million Americans on the controversial app. A Pew Research study shows the number of people under 30 who say they get their news from the app has almost quadrupled in the past 4 years, going from about 9% in 2020 to 32% last year. Chang says China has targeted users in the past, and they're doing it again.
They use big data to identify Americans likely to participate in Antifa and Black Lives Matter protests, and then they sent them tailor-made videos on TikTok on how to riot. That is an act of war. China did it in 2020. It's doing it now.
Fears over China accessing American data and manipulating the algorithm have been chief concerns for the FBI.
The different kinds of influence operations you're describing are extraordinarily difficult to detect, which is part of what makes the national security concerns represented by TikTok so significant.
Other experts warn the Chinese government is also using fake accounts on the app to further divide and weaken the country.
China has a very deliberate strategy to embed propaganda into social media.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken said in April that the U.S. already had seen evidence of China trying to meddle in the 2024 election. It came after China's president told President Joe Biden the country would not do that. Reporting in Washington, I'm Matt Galka.